Hey there, Lorrie here on Vancouver Island, and once again I am in the kitchen. Spend a lot of time in the kitchen because I do the cooking for the family, and that might be the position you're in too. And like me, you might struggle with figuring out what the heck to cook every day, because as far as I'm concerned, that is the hardest part of cooking. Anyway, so today I have out my Instant Pot. Let's tip you over and give you a look at that. So I have my Instant Pot out, and I have this bag of frozen stew meat. And so what I've done is I've poured, I guess just a couple of cups. It doesn't have like a measuring thing on here, but anyway, I poured a couple of cups. Is what I had left of my of my broth after I canned it. So I just put that in there. I'm gonna throw this beef in there. Usually I would like to brown my meat before I turn it into stew, but with it so totally frozen like that, I don't think that is going to work for me today. So, put the lid on. Love the sound. You always know when your lid is sealed. You hear my canner going over there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pressure cook this for about 30 minutes. And then I will add in I'll break it all apart and I'll add in my spices and my vegetables and all that stuff into the soup. So, I'll be back. I think I used it all.
She used it all, Kitty. We have to get more.
You have to get a fresh one. So this is what happens, is I take up the whole kitchen. And then the cats need their afternoon snack. So poor mom has nowhere that she can go. And, yeah. So that's what happens here, Mom. Here's a spot for you.
I see it.
Sorry, canning broth here. It just finished.
I don't need a spoon. I need a little fork. And I need a knife to cut it up. And I need that other stuff.
Okay, settle down.
I need it. See what we give our cats? Or a couple of cats?
All of them, don't we?
See this? Because our cats get a little dehydrated and they get a little constipated, and this stuff, which is fairly cheap, 1/8 of a teaspoon in the morning and in the evening. I'm supposed to be looking at that one, aren't
Yeah, you are.
There you go.
I know, it's confusing.
That's the Canadian brand. Anyway, it's safe to use on cats. And my vet said I can keep using it, even though the crisis is over.
So there you go. They get it in their morning snack and in their afternoon snack. But not at their evening snack, because I'm not as nice, apparently. Alright, move out of the way, kitten, because I need to...
They don't need it more times a day.
No, they only eat it twice a day, right?
Yeah.
But they get fed 3 times a day. Well, Tabby does. Tabby gets fed at least 2 times a day, and sometimes 4 or 5 times a day. Because we're trying to put some weight on her. She really lost a lot of weight. She stopped eating, and
she won't eat dry food.
She won't eat her dry food anymore at all. But we've really doubled down and tripled down on the wet food for her. So anyway, once this is dropped, you can open this up away from yourself, of course, because you don't want it to steam. And I've just got a little towel here. I'm going to set it on. Normally I'd set it to drip over the sink, but as you can see, I can't always do that.
I need a top for this, you know. Thank you. I know, it's coming. It's coming. I have to make soup out of it.
They get soup just like we get soup. I'm going to look for some homemade recipes for cats.
Oh, you'll never be able to stand it.
No?
No.
Is it really gross?
No. But if you ever made them any fish anything.
Oh, I was thinking more along the lines of chicken, but...
Chicken you might be able to do, but you wouldn't be able to do. It's coming. It's coming.
So...
Just a break. I gotta make it a little bit soupy.
Okay, so to start out with, I did have to cut an onion for this soup. I had to cut an onion. Phew. So, anyway,
Do you have
we're
any
gonna...
Thrive onions?
I don't. I haven't been able to get any Thrive onions. No, every time I go into shop, they're out of stock.
Shortage. Everybody's hoarding onions now.
Everybody's hoarding onions.
Go with their
So I put on our shopping list that I want 10 pounds of onions because I wanted to hydrate some.
And is this because we have onions and toilet paper we have to hoard now?
No, we don't need to hoard toilet paper, Mom. Okay, so that was onion, and I have some lovely dehydrated carrots here. Just gonna toss that in there. Goodness. Hear those cats? So spoiled. And then here are some dehydrated potato chunks. I'm gonna toss those in there.
Shadow actually gets the smaller amount because she's so chubby.
Yes.
But she gets some because she drives us nuts.
Yeah, she gets a little. She's okay with just a little. As long as she gets something.
It's the ritual she likes.
It's the ritual she likes. Kittens. I can see what you're seeing. So these are what I'm going to put in there. And these ones here, these white ones, these are the new packaging. And these are the older packaging. These have been up in my cupboards for, well, this one here I opened in September. October 2nd, I opened it. And I marked them when I opened them because, and I've marked these all for today because I opened them. And yeah, isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. So this is what I'm going to use for my soup. So I do have, and you might wonder why I'm canning broth and using broth that I didn't can myself, but I like the stuff I do myself. I used some of it, but then I decided to make soup. I was going to can everything, but I had that couple of cups left, so I wanted to use those up. And I thought, well, what better way than to make some nice, lovely beef soup. So that's what we're doing. What else do we want to put in there? Okay, so I have some celery here. Look at those nice big chunks of celery. Like, that's beautiful, right? That's beautiful celery. So I'm just going to pour out about a cup-ish of celery. No waste. Oh, that's probably enough. And there you go. Now this will sit in my cupboard and can sit in my cupboard for up to a year before I have to have used it. And I will certainly use and I don't have to worry about it going bad. I don't have to do anything with it. It's done. Okay, and I've got these tomato dices. I'm going to do the same thing with them. Just going to throw, I don't know, half a cup in there. And I've got some lovely peas. And look at those. You can actually eat these as little snackies. They're a little dry as a snacky, but anyway, we're going to throw some peas in there. They're delicious. They're just like fresh peas. And then I've got some green beans. Lovely green beans. And we're going to go in there with about a cup of those. And what else do we got here? We have some corn. And I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to show you how simple it is to open these little pantry cans. And there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful corn. So I'm going to throw in about a cup of that. And now I may need to add some more broth to this because, as you know, these are all freeze-dried foods. So they are going to soak up quite a bit of moisture. In fact, I think I am going to go and grab another 4-cup thingamaboober. I'll be back. There you go. Go ahead. Tell your secret.
Uh-oh. We dropped something. Probably me. Did you ever make a video of making yogurt?
Yeah.
Yeah? Go back to that video of making yogurt. Her yogurt is absolutely delicious. And then she adds these freeze-dried strawberries to it. And it takes them about 5 minutes to absorb moisture. And it's absolutely delicious. So try it sometime. You might like it. There, I'm out of your way again. Or should I tell them about the vodka you tested?
It's not vodka, Mother.
Yeah. When you were making those extracts, you said you couldn't decide which vodka to use. So you tried them all.
Oh, well, I've tried all the vodkas at some point or another. I was a bartender for 20 years before I got into graphic design. So, yeah. Now, for spices and herbs, well, I'm going to throw in, this is my homemade tomato powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and use it up. I didn't get very much. That was from my skins. Most of my skins, quite frankly, went into my salsa because I don't mind them.
That sounds gross.
What does?
Your skin
My skins went into my salsa. Why, does it sound better if I say tomato skins?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm going to throw in a bay leaf. That's a fairly large one, so I'm just going to do one. Bay leaves. I want to get a bay tree. So, yeah, Mom, if you ever see one. She's ignoring me now. What else do I have? I have a little bit of garlic I'm going to throw in there. Let's measure that out. Go about a tablespoon. And then I'm going to throw in, this is some thyme out of the garden that I dehydrated. And I'm just going to put a couple of big pinches in there. That smells so good. You might have noticed me rubbing my fingers together. That's to kind of release a little bit of the oils that are in the spices. Okay, so now where is I have a fill line that I don't want to go over. And I'm not even there yet. I'm at the halfway point, so I'm still good. So this is looking pretty... Oh, there's one more thing I want to put in here. Sorry. I have never cooked with these before. They're wheat berries. And I've got them, so I'm going to try and cook with them. I'm going to put, I don't know, about a half a cup into my soup. And we're gonna see what happens. So, oh, and one other thing. Remember the RUVI that I didn't like? So I do not like this clean RUVI. I don't like the taste of it. Other people will, but it's got that kale flavor that I'm just not a fan of kale. So I decided to use it for various recipes, and I customized my order for my RUVI so I don't get the clean anymore. I'll get the other three, which I like, but I won't get this one. But I do have what I've already received of this. So I have 8 of these packets of this. So I'm going to toss one into my soup. Why not, right? Tastes more like vegetable. It tastes a lot like kale. So I'm hoping that the other flavors that are in my soup will disguise the flavor of those extra vegetables. Oh, shh, don't tell Mom.
I heard you. I heard you.
Oh no, she
You're
heard
putting
me.
healthy food into our food.
I'm putting healthiness into their food.
Kale.
She hates it when I do that.
I'm gonna have coffee.
Oh, and I was thinking about throwing a little bit of spinach in here as well, but I think I'll do that after the next pressure cook. I'm going to, I think I have like a low pressure cook on this. I'm going to low pressure cook it for, I'm going to say 30 minutes. And yeah, that's, that's what we're going to do. So here we go. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to turn this back to sealing to make sure it's sealed. I'm going to hit pressure cook, low pressure. Did I say 30 minutes?
You said 30, yes.
Okay, it's on 31, so I'm just going to leave that there. And, okay, we'll be back in a half hour. It'll be overdone?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
31 minutes instead.
31 instead of 30? Oh no! I never know if I should edit my videos more and make them shorter and more concise and more precise and to the point of just what it is that we're doing, whether it's making soup or baking bread or whatever it is, or if you guys would prefer to see the shenanigans that kind of just go on in our house from day to day. So let me know in the comments if you're listening. So there's more to this, obviously. I am still going to bake bread that goes with it, but this video is already like, I don't know, 17 minutes long or something. I'm thinking that we should do a fall soup challenge, but I know there's lots of other challenges going on, but I would do a fall soup challenge. I make some pretty darn good soup. It's really easy to make soup. If you don't make your own soup, you should try it. I'm actually going to be trying to make my own cream soups. That's the one kind that I've never really tried to make. I make lots of soups, but I always buy the canned creamed stuff, so I'm going to have to get away from that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, let me know what you think about that. Whether or not we should have a hot soup challenge for fall. Something I could, I'd definitely be willing to donate a piece of art as a prize. I think that would be fun. We could run it from now till, I don't know, till December 21st when is it December 21st is the next equinox when we go from fall to winter? So we could do a fall winter soup and run it till then, and then we could do judging in January. If anybody's into it, let me know, and we'll chit chat and we'll see about putting something together. So, yeah, that's going to be it for me for today. Stay tuned tomorrow. I will put the rest of this together, but I got to go make dinner now, and I got to finish editing this video, and I have to get it up and uploaded today because I want to try to get something uploaded every day and not use not having time to edit as an excuse. So, I'm going to cut this off now, and I'm going to say goodbye and have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.